everybody. How are you? It's Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time here in New York from Springzheng. And every Thursday, 1 p.m. is our inspiration and implementation time live with me. I hope you already get familiar with this schedule and already marked on your calendar so we can meet every Thursday. And every Thursday, I've been bringing very creative new content to you. So I hope you get some chance to listen to our previous episodes and like what I've been sharing with you. And I'm saying who will be joining me. I saw quite some people share their interest, want to come to joining me. And thank you so much. And previously, I've been sharing all the great teaching in my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, on Facebook. So if you have not joined us yet, make sure you join us. It's a great community. We have over thousands of passionate and purposeful entrepreneurs who are doing what they love and want to, bring a positive impact to other people's life. And most of us are coaches, entrepreneurs, consultants, authors, speakers, and great change makers. So I hope you will join us, okay, after this video. And also welcome if you are already a member, and welcome to contribute, more frequently, have more interesting and meaningful posts, and also contribute to others and add your comments, share your inspirations every day, okay? Thank you. And today, what's our topic? Today, we will introduce how to quickly create attractive content. This is always a very interesting and, my passionate topic. Previously, I had a similar talk focusing on the content, but it's totally different strategies. I had the Facebook Live training before about the 10 ways to create your Magnetic Expert Power content for a whole year. And that training is still available on my Facebook page. And also, I will share later with you how you can access more such kind of strategic content. And in that training, I focus more on the content itself, about what kind of source can contribute to your content. But today, our strategy is a little bit different angle. It's focusing on the strategic ways and how can quickly, efficiently, and also easily create the content that is attractive to your audience and also can generate great impact. You ready? And today, I actually have 14 great tips to share with you, and including some great tools. I'm so excited and hope you are looking forward to this moment. By the way, if you are watching this replay, feel free to comment and give me a greeting, like where you come from, and let's have a great warm up, okay? For the content, I heard you may heard in on the market there's such kind of called content marketing, right? Quite some masters and experts have been teaching about how to do marketing, but now there's a new trend to focus on the content marketing. If you follow some great masters in the market and also some experts or leaders in the market, you may notice this different change. It's like now it's not always like any just advertisement, and it's not just occasionally showing up. Now people, especially those who have great market impact, they call it like a market dominant kind of appearance in the market to show up very frequently once they master this kind of the content, how to create great content, and what's their best habits and also the best strategies to create a content. They build up that as a pattern, everyday pattern, also habits, so they can show up frequently and very quickly create a great content with valuable information, and also and that can generate good results for their audience. So here I want to teach you the 14 tips that can help you quickly create content, can help you build up your expertise and also your leadership in your market, that can quickly generate results and also attract your ideal audience. And who's joining me? Hi, feel free to comment under the video to give me your name and where you come from, so we can have a great interactions. And I'm starting to introduce the great 14 tips, including the strategies and also the tools. How can we quickly create attractive content to generate impact in the field? And first, always the number one, is whenever before you create any content, right? Actually, it could be very easy. I will show you the ways. Before you create any content, be clear about your target. Who are your ideal audience, and what kind of a solution you want to bring to them, what kind of expertise you want to bring to them, and what do you want to impress them, right? And that's where show your expertise. And then is what kind of benefits you want them to get. So always have that end in your mind, who you are targeting with, what kind of a solution and expertise you want to share, and what results you want to get them. And actually, that's a niche. In another way, some other people describe it as a niche. Be very clear about your niche, your ideal audience, so that when you design your content, it will be very targeted. Will not be just any random content, right? It's just not. It will be very targeting your best ideal audience, so you can generate the best results for both of your potential clients or potential audience, and also you yourself. Okay, now the second tip actually is the key, the soul, and the hook for all your content. Are you ready? It's about curiosity. It's very important how your content could be very interesting and cause people's attention. It's all about curiosity. So you need to know about all the people have their curiosity. They are eager to learn, but they also want to, give them that space to let them guess. Let them to call up their curiosity to guess what is that behind that. For example, today I'm sharing the topic is how to quickly create attractive content. I guess when you are attracted to here because you already you're interested in content, you want to be be generating great impact in the market, and you want to know what's the great ideas, what's the great strategies or tips to can help you quickly create attractive content, right? To help you to generate better results. And also, from my pictures, for this event, Lotus, I put a beautiful lady's eyes, right? Open that, break the wall, show her eyes. It's like showing out of curiosity. So that's a hint for you. Like you give people this kind of a curiosity, calling up, and then hook them from your title, from the speaker's title, or from your image, from any content, the brief content, a hint you give to them, call their curiosity. And that one you can give people from all the content you are sharing, even before you sharing that content, this kind of an event, right? You give people that kind of a creativity. Everything you are giving them in creativity, innovative, and also out of the box. So you need first to think out of box, so you can give people that kind of interest to think out of box. And here are some resources can help you to get a resource and get inspirations outside of a box. I sometimes refer to, for example, Goalcast. They have great inspirations blogs and also videos, short videos, very inspirational, motivational videos that can give you some great content. You can directly share them, and also you can get a resource from that. And another great resource is a BuzzFeed. Have you heard about a BuzzFeed? BuzzFeed is a great news and media platform. On the Facebook, you can search for them, and also they have a website. BuzzFeed, they have today I just watched a video from them. It's so interesting, and actually it's also content related. How a lady was stuck by creating content, ended up with finding some random content, but very out of box, and she did some quick research and compiled things together and posted, and that caused her eventually be famous for a very well-known country. So I may share that on my Facebook page, and also in my group of Abundant Entrepreneurs can give you some inspirations to see what kind of content you can think about. And another resource is BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo is a great content anonymized website. It's like one step further by Google, right? Or normally if you search by Google for any specific keywords or interest topic, you can get a great list of what kind of content is relevant to that. But BuzzSumo is going one step further. They have analysis. For example, you put some content marketing or any kind of specific topics related to your niche. They will give you statistics by different filtering, and how many the most popular, for example, most popular influencers in your niche, and most popular like topics. People are talking about these topics, or most popular content, or news feed, or any kind of like blogs, articles, or Twitter contents. Those things that will give you statistics and put by the list on the, how to say, by the priorities, by the popularities. They give you the content. So that's a great resources to refer to. So that's the second tip about focus on the curiosity. Whatever you do, the content you provide, give people that curiosity space, so they will be attracted to it. Okay, that's the second one. By the way, feel free to comment if you like this, or if you have any kind of aha moment or takeaway. Okay. Now the third tip is create attractive images. So just like the images I created for this event, and every day I also share abundance today, that image with the heart. I hope you've already seen. Every day I've been sharing it, because this year 2018 I've been taking the 365 days unstoppable abundance challenge for myself. So every day since the first day, January 1st of 2018, I've been sharing every day one abundance today post with my inspiration, my best quote, and also a beautiful image. And one idea for you is like always make the photos, two kinds of photos. One is your real life photos, another one is you created the images online. Always make your cell phone ready. Always like bring with your cell phone, right, with the camera. Wherever you go, whenever you see beautiful either scenes and beautiful environment or like experience, catch up that moment. And anytime if you get like a great quick inspirations, catch that moment, use the cell phone, no matter if you use it on your in your content or not, but it's a great resource. You need to always make it handy. And another way is create images, great images online. I've been using, there are two great tools to use. I've been using PicMonkey.com. That's a great, very tool to create beautiful images. Another one is very popular is Canva.com. So I hope you can, maybe you've already familiar with some tools you get used to. That's okay. Otherwise, you can explore these two resources to see how different kind of images you can create. And so that's one. And also make sure you create some templates so that it will be much easier for you to reuse it, repurpose it. For example, for my abundance today, every day, I've been creating, let me see, I saved in my folder over 14 or 15, around 14 or 15 templates. So with different background, but with the same theme, with the heart, with similar some designing, but I put the different designing, like different colors, different background, different lights, different like some special effects. So save them as templates in your folder. Then every day when you create content, it's like with your signature already on it, right? For example, with your website, with your signature, your name, your website, or any important quote or your logo. Actually, I need to add my logo there as well. So that's my further optimization of my images. So put that templates, save it and save them, quite some templates, making them handy. So every day you need just to get like a content, like a words or inspirations, but you use those templates to create it very quickly to save your time. And let's say another thing is, that's for the third tips, create attractive. And especially if you are on Instagram is very like, I saw those people, if they attract thousands of people, normally they have the same images every day with different inspirations, quotes on it. And some of them choose the theme, for example, natural attractions, like scenes, travelings. Some of them are focused on like zeros brands, and like men love cars, right? Or the new cars, different brands, they put like the quotes on that background. And some of that like, for example, I like natures, and sometimes of my abundance today, and also sometimes it's my photos with my kids. So choose your favorite themes, 2 or 3, not too many, 2 or 3 like main themes, then put that as the background and put your daily inspirations on it, and then you share either on Facebook and Instagram. That's very attractive. Okay, and by the way, you can learn also follow those influencers in your niche to see what kind of content they've been sharing. and you can learn from that, get your new inspirations. Okay, so that's the third tip. And now let's get to the number 4. By the way, I have a totally 14. Are you ready? All very important, and I think it's very handy for you. And number 4 is create attractive videos. And there are 3 ways actually. It's very easy to create videos. Number 1 is also use your cell phone, right? You can always shoot a live video. And whenever last time when I was riding horse, when I was on a horseback, I got the inspiration. I just shoot a short 2 minutes live video. And use your cell phone to shoot video very handily. You can shoot any kind of videos very live. And also on Instagram, they have the reality show, right? It's like a reality show. Previously, it's 1 minute. Within 60 seconds, shoot a short reality show. And now I just heard some updates, and Instagram may open to up to 1 hour live video. So that's a great. Now Instagram is becoming more like a Facebook, another Facebook. Facebook's Facebook. You can create longer videos. So that's the second way. And the third way is really use some tools to create attractive videos, and then you can upload to YouTube, and also can play on your Facebook or on your Instagram. The one tool is Wave.video. Wave.video. This is a great tool. I've been reviewing it, and also get a recommendation from masters on content marketing. They already sharing that there are templates. There are quite some demos on it, so it's very handy. You can use some existing short videos to create your content. How good is that? And then upload it to YouTube, so that can generate impact, and also people can watch it for long run, right? And that's attractive videos. And for me, I'm a visual person, so I really want to focus on my social media presence, focus on images and videos, and in the future I will create more short like live, not just live videos. Previously I've been focusing more on live videos, my life experience or my Facebook live. In the future I will shoot more like short, a few minutes videos using Wave.video, the tool, to create it, so I can play both on my YouTube channel, also on my Facebook, and actually can share it anywhere, on LinkedIn, on Twitter as well. Okay, that's the number 4. Okay, now let's get to number 5. By the way, give me some feedback, okay? Otherwise I don't know if you really like this, if you feel like it's helpful or not. Give me some either likes or thumb up or hearts, and also comments, okay? I really want to hear something from you as well. All right, now the number 5, Facebook Live. Facebook Live is like very important, is consistency, and also create your theme show. I've been doing this every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, inspiration and implementation time, live with Spring. This is my theme. But even though I have a theme, but every week I have a different, like a new creative content, the new topic. So I have new strategies I can share with people. So you have a consistent theme, but also have creative new content. And also, for example, for Facebook Live, normally you do a training around 30 minutes. And the best range normally is from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, around that range. Don't make it too long, and make it very focused content, strategic content, and that will be valuable for people. So this one is great for a quick teaching. Every week you could have a great quick teaching, share your best inspirations, share your best strategies, and then you have almost like a call to action. It's like a small launch. I will talk later about like a longer, what's a formal launch to compare it with. So that's number 5. Then number 6 is your Instagram reality show. So far, many people have been doing 1 minute Instagram reality show, sharing the daily, happy time, like most joyful, creative time, or like just build up that kind of reality connection with people. Because now everybody's on social media, right? Like even though it's like close, it's like the globe is our society. But at the same time, you could also feel like a virtual connection is too far away. So the reality show is really a great tool to help people to feel you, to see you in a reality, and feel your life, and connect with you in a real life. Some people like to share their moments with their kids. Some of them like to share their, for example, their how to say, either abundant time or happy time during the day, or some people would like to share the food. So pick up your whatever your hobbies or things you love to share with people. Okay, so that's number 6. Now number 7, very important, and this one is actually through all the content, your stories, and this is a great content. Any kind of inspirations, short quotes, and that's great. But the real thing is like the stories really attract people, and that can really build up engagement. And stories, for example, even though you are just sharing a quick quote, but if you can share some further inspirations or even a life story as the background for that, it will give people even better impression and better, how to say, better impression, and also better memory and a greater connection with you. Because stories, everybody loves stories, right? Do you? And it's just like a natural part of us. Everyone, when they grow up as a kids, our parents, or we learn from our parents and learn the stories from our teachers. We learn through stories, and stories is 100 times better than any kind of a concepts, any kind of a great quotes, right? So do not just share a quick quotes, even though that's great from the images, is great. But if you can add some short stories, some aha moments, some including your customers' stories, that will be very attractive and people can resonate with it. So, and now the number 8 is that another way to get your content is ask. Ask is a new way. People even create an ask funnel to build up connections and get a content. And ask, you can use either a quick post, ask people for help, or ask people for their feedback, ask people for their opinion. And for example, you can also share anything you share, either a image or story or like a video, you ask people. Ask people, always engage people, invite them for engagement. Ask them their feedback. That's very important. And some people, for example, they use the funnels ask to connect people's feedback. They have like a blank for people to they ask this question, very short but very interesting, and ask people for their feedback. And that's one way for them to do the marketing research. And people generate their products, their offer, and this all like a training content or topics based on the ask, based on the feedback from people. I know quite some masters in the market. They are great. They are masters. They are experts, but they are also experts of asking for people's feedback. That's very important. And now get to number 9. The tip is about tag. Tag your when you are sharing something important. By the way, use this very strategically and cautiously. Not tag every time. Okay, people will get annoyed. They do not like to be tagged. Sometimes when you tag people, if they are not very interested in that, they will cancel from your list, or they will leave your group. So like that. Most people do not like to be tagged by the content and not very interested to them, or not really like directly relative to them. So make only very strategic tags. So, and occasionally, not very often. For example, every month or every a few months, if you have very important, for example, I just shared a great event, a summit. I'm featured in it as a speaker, and this one is like a joint venture event, and just shared it. Is once in a few months, right? So I just tagged people who I think, for example, if the topic is women entrepreneur series, so I just tag women entrepreneurs in my group. So it's relevant, and it's also will be interesting content for them. It's about how to build up successful online business. So only when you think it's valuable to the relevant people, tag them, okay? And that can call their attention. So don't use that too often, otherwise people will ignore it, because people don't like to be tagged, to be like, oh, what's this? Get them nervous, right? Only very valuable information and resources, tag them, okay? Or if you are in the last tip, when you ask help, if you have some people you think is directly relevant, they are experts in that field. When you ask for help, when you tag them, it's like highlight them. actually the people will like that. Okay, people like to be highlighted, to be featured. So if you use that kind of opportunity to tag them, they will feel honored and would like to help you to give you feedback. So that's number 9. Tag people when you have relevant, interested resources to share with them, or you want to ask them for feedback and help. Okay, and then number 10, hashtags. If you are using like a social media very frequently, you are already very familiar with that, right? Hashtags is like the keywords to summarize the content what you are sharing with people, and then give them that quick hashtag. And one way is give people like keywords, easy for them to know what it's about. And another way is also for the social media platforms, for the Facebook or for the LinkedIn or for the Instagram, they have the algorithm. They will, how to say, when you have hashtags, people, they will, how to say, target those people who are interested in related topics. Then share the content, show your content to people who may be interested in it. So it actually will, it's like a SEO, like a how to say, search engine optimization, can help your content to be found by relevant people and by their relevant searching. So it gives your content more exposure opportunities. Okay, now let's move on to number 11. Number 11 is quick on-the-go status update. Here, the tool you can use is use the Facebook templates. Remember, if you go on your Facebook profile, when you want to share anything on your timeline, there's already some like the small squares buttons under that content, or with different colors, with different designs. And some people, for those, for people who have no time to design your images when you are quickly on the go, and you do not want to just simply put a text there, right? And make sure you can use that templates, very handy. You can choose the templates you like, and with already the colors and simple designing already there. So, and also I forgot how long is that text, but you will know that when you text over, when you put the content over certain lengths, that background will disappear. That means you already over length. So you need to make sure. Yeah, I need to double check that how long. I think it's maybe within 100 characters. I'm not sure yet, so I need to make sure that. So I will double check that on the Facebook, on your profile timeline, when you post, use those existing templates within a short content. It's on your go update. Any like your current status, any aha moment, or any current on in your life or in your work, or some exciting things you want to share with people, use that template quickly. Okay, so that can save your time. Now let's get on the number 12. Tip number 12 is create a live event. This is a great thing, like for the formal event, either like for my Facebook live video, or this is my every Thursday event, right? And also for my yesterday I shared my tennis summit. That's also a great event. Or if you have an interview with people, that's a great event. So create an event, create a live event on your page first, on your page, and then share that event as the post to your timeline. And then also if you have a group, also can share in your group. Also from that event, you can invite your friends, invite them. Sometimes Facebook can allow you to invite up to hundreds of people, around like 200 or 300 people. And if you can get good feedback, they will allow you keep inviting more people. So that's a great attention to people when you can make that as an event. Of course, you put it's like on your calendars, the dates, the title, the brief description, and where you are hosting this event. When you create that, it's on your page. When you go to a page, by the way, there are little tips here. If you go to on your page, if you go to a post, to directly create a event. If you're creating the same day event, sometimes you may need a trouble. They are not allowing you to post it, even though it's the same day. A few hours later, they will say it's all past time, you cannot post. So that's a little bit of the tricks I just learned. So don't create a live event from the post itself. Instead, from those like a menu, from the menu under your page image, like above your post, above your daily post, and that under those choices, there's one like create live event. So that one you can create the same day event and share with people. Okay, so that's the number 12. Now number 13 is about how to quickly create your content. Is any interviews, any tennis summits, any speaking on the stage, or any live events you have. Those good, great events that can highlight yourself and can show off your expertise. You will have both planned notice, right? For example, if I have this live event, I will post it like hours before, or sometimes I choose the one day before. For tennis summit, you will post it maybe like 1 week before, right? In addition to those ones, like planned notices, also focus on those one. Spontaneous surprises. Remember the second tip we shared, curiosity. Curiosity sometimes it give people surprise. Spontaneous content is great because it will cause people curiosity, right? So you have either you are on site of this event, you create some quick live video and create some like shoot some beautiful nice on the moment, at this moment, like on-site photos, and also share a quick stories, share your really spontaneous inspirations, because those things you cannot plan, right? Only when you get on site you get those inspirations spontaneously, and you remember to share that and shoot a quick video or shoot those nice photos to share with people and add your stories or inspirations there. So that's great content as well. So it's really like spontaneous. So you cannot plan that in advance, but you can consciously put that in your mind that when you attend some kind of interesting events, that you will consciously plan that you will share some spontaneous content or inspirations on site. Okay, and so that's a quick to go. And then finally the number 14. This one sounds like a series, sounds formal, sounds not very easy to create. It's webinar, workshop, masterclass. It's like a formal launch, right? And so many people, because they take it so formal, so professional, and that's actually scared them. And that's why some people take forever to really go to their webinar, to like plan a webinar or masterclass, because they feel like this is too formal, too professional. I need to prepare forever, right? Make it perfect to show up. So actually don't. Here is a great tip to share with you. I shared in the number 5, Facebook Live, just like this live show. Every Thursday I'm doing this show, right? When you start to do your weekly live show consistently, okay? Focus on the theme, and then every week use different content and use that as your informal webinars. It's just like you've already started your webinars. You started your mini trainings, and you already started your mini launches. And once you do that, keep doing that week by week, after a few months, let's say 2 or 3 months, you will feel like it's so much easier for any kind of webinars. Actually, many people are not really going to like go to meeting or those kind of formal platform. They are using their Zoom webinar, or they just directly use their Facebook Live as their webinar platform. You just need to give a notice a few days ahead and get people's interest, invite them, get them interested in your topic, and then you just easily go to do either a Zoom webinar or like a Facebook Live. You can choose to use your presentation or even not use any presentation at all. So it's very flexible now. Webinar is not like any more traditional, formal, serious, like a professional and how to say, scare yourself out of your heart kind of a webinar. So take it very casually, because your purpose here, all your creative content, the purpose is really provide great values and build up the connection, and also the rapport, and also the trusted relationship with your ideal audience. That's the purpose of all your content. So not necessarily use too serious and too formal platform, as long as you can meet your purpose. Even though you are using just a Facebook Live for 30 minutes, or even you can do 1 hour or even over 1 hour masterclass from your Facebook, and it's still okay, right? So you can make as long as you have a great content to share with people, have great teaching, you can use some brief presentations. Some other speakers, they never use presentations. They just focus on their talk and their relationship connection with their audience. So that's another way. So create, you can change the name, not really like a webinar. You can just create a like event name, call it a how to say, a quick class, a quick teaching, or live teaching, something like that, to share your expertise. So that's the key, right? Share your expertise. So most important to share the content that's valuable to people and also build up the trusted connection with your audience. Okay, so that's a totally 14 tips for you to create great content, attractive content to attract your ideal audience, to generate the ideal impact. Feel free to give me a feedback, and I'd love to hear from you. What's your takeaways? Which tips you can, listen to the replay of this live video and just tell me which tips you really like it. You really love it and you want to apply immediately in your work. Let me know that, so I know. I would appreciate that feedback, so it will help me to design better content for you, with more value, with great strategies to share with you. Okay, and finally, always don't forget about your call to action. Call to action. When you design any content, you already have that call to action in your mind. Okay, so you will not just get there and remember, oh, what should I remind people to do, right? So here, a call to action. I have 2 call to action. First is like, if you really want to master your content, master your branding, further clarify your niche, so that you can create the best content, attract your ideal audience. So I would encourage you to apply for a free one-on-one complimentary one-on-one session with me. I call it the Abundant Business Breakthrough Session. Actually, you can call it any name of it. It's a complimentary one-on-one Abundant Business Breakthrough Session with me. I will share that link after it. Hi, who is joining me here? It's almost like at the very end. And another call to action is like, I don't know if you've already heard it before. It's my 6-day free Magnetic Expert Power Intensive Bootcamp. This bootcamp, 6-day, you will have this experience from your vision to your content, to your niche, clarify your niche, to create your content. There I teach that 10 ways. At the beginning I mentioned 10 ways to create your magnetic expert content for a whole year. Yeah, whole year you will not out of resources. I have that 10 ways. Actually, I have dozens of ways, and there I focus on those 10 ways. The creative ways to create your content that can help you to not be out of a resource and inspirations for the whole year. And then that 6-day bootcamp also help you to build up your branding and to own your signature speaking, and then become the leader of your community. So that 6-day, every day you have a great teaching, and also then have a call to action, help you to immediately execute the ideas and inspirations you learn and apply those strategies in your work immediately. So I will share that link in my under this live videos post, so you will get that link. Okay, so that's for today. I hope you enjoyed it. The 14 tips to quickly create your attractive content and generate impact. Thank you for joining me. I hope I look forward to seeing you next Thursday with the new content, always new content. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye. A similar thing. Sometimes the button is not working. Bye again.